Hello, this is Uhasa, and welcome to a Ravaged Realm series. We're following the squads daily until we find the best compositions for all of them, and then we'll make a video wrap-up regarding all of the squads. So today's one is the Graveborn, and I'm going to show you the best compositions that I've seen for all sorts of players, uh, and then you can just uh, use the best one that suits you. Okay, so we're gonna start with Setsahara's skills. The first two are CC, like they stun or knock you up, and the last one is a movement speed reduction. The third skill is just the AoE damage attack. Now, with the Graveborn, what do they call it? Immortal Squad, we have access to 3 Hypergean Celestials, which are Burials, Scarlita, and Talene. And then you can just separate the teams into physical or magic, because it's best to do that, because for example you have Carolina, who reduces the magic resist of the enemy. So who benefits? It's only magic damage dealers. So it's best to think of it like this. Thorin, however, he can go in both, even though he does physical, because of his seasonal skill, which lets the opponent do, which lets your team deal more percentage damage. So, um, obviously, not everyone has these heroes invested. I mean, like, I don't have a Burial, and I don't even have a Talene, but a lot of the whales and other people who invested in other heroes have a Talene. So it's fine if you do or don't. This is just a way to learn and experiment. It's really about testing and how to test, to find what's the best damage dealers for you. But here we go. We're gonna take a look at some compositions. I have a lot here. So when you get to the final stage, the endless elite challenge stuff, you have 2 teams that you can choose. So the first team can only hold 5, the second team can only hold 3. So it's just a matter of like which one works best for you. So I think the meta right now is you have 5 heroes in as physical damage, and then the 3 as a Talene composition. So here the first 5 you have Thorin, Cecia, Sylvina, Scarlita. You could have Salazar, but this person put in um, the Magic Viper. And then you have the second team, which is focused on Talene. You have Ludovic to heal Talene, and then Carolina to reduce the magic defense. She's gonna get stunned a lot, Talene, but you know, you work with what you got. So they could have put in, instead of Viper here, they could have put in Salazar, but they probably tested it out already, and then they worked with Viper that dealt more damage somehow. So that's how you got to think about it. You take a look, like how you should use these compositions is learn from, like, just copy them first, and then you can just adapt to it. So here's how to do testing, okay? So you copy others' formations first. You try different hero combinations, different positioning, right? Plus positioning as well. And then we're gonna break it down into like spells, test out the spells, charms, and positioning, okay? Oh, position's already there. Maybe I just put that out. Okay. So this is how you should do testing, okay? Alright. So, this is another team. Okay, the first 5, they have a Burial, Cecia, Viper, and they use the attack one as well. That's interesting. And then here they used Evocation with the Talene team. This one has the evocation. Yeah, also okay. Right, you can see the Italian's not that highly invested, but it's still their best. So this is catering to, you know, a lots of other people who don't have everything invested, not whales and krakens, but just to see, get a picture of how other people use their best heroes. So this is interesting here. They use a light heal in the second one, probably to help Viper deal more damage and heal Sylvina up too. Okay, we have like a more whale one. Okay, this is a more free-to-play kind of squad. So you see here, 17. Let's just say 17 billion. So we have a Thorin, Scarlita, Igor, Carolina, and Ludo. And the second team is this. Okay. Alright. So I got these compositions from other Discord servers and people who were happy to share. Alright, here we go. A more whale one. 5-star Paragon Scarlita. Wow. Okay, wow. This is like Paragon 4, Paragon 3 stuff. And they also used light heal. Okay, so that's quite interesting. So I'm gonna test out light heal in a second after all of this. So I'm just gonna go through these compositions faster now. Wow. Okay, obviously for more free-to-play players or earlier in the server, you might not even get to the endless mode. Just make do with what you got. Try to break down into the magic and physical, and test out with spells as well. Okay, so we definitely should try out this light heal tech. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to my account. I'll show you my records as well. Okay, so I started off as 17.7 and then tested out some different stuff, some different iterations. Oh, this one's the same, exactly the same. And there's always you should test the same squad like twice at least, so you can test out, like, they might deal more damage for some reason. It's all in the RNG. I tried out putting in my Taline, which is like just one copy, but obviously it's not that great. So I took it back out, went back to 18 bill, 18.5. So this one worked pretty well. And my highest is 18.6, and you can see I started testing different spells. So I put the first team as physical, my second team as magic, and maybe I might try this again. And I'm gonna test the second squad but as light heal. I don't think it'll do as well. Now, check this out. There's a new skip button. So you just press this. You don't have to watch anything. It's beautiful. No, it's not as much damage. And you can purchase, again, for gold, so you can keep trying. I'm just going to put this back as Crescent, because that's what dealt the best damage for me. And I'm just doing that because when I reset, when I come back to this Graveborn stuff, oh, see? Wow, 19306. It's just RNG, man. It's just RNG. Yeah, when I come back, then I'll be able to, I'll remember that this is the best squad that I had, and then I don't have to fix up anything. Because within, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I'm not gonna have any changes. Like, it's not really gonna change anything. So just leave your best squad there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's a quick wrap up. and then I'll show more teams and compositions for tomorrow. Okay, and maybe not to try show it um so late. Thank you, and see you in the next video.